It's Woolsey.
Are you ready for some badassery? Because we are playing Knights Saber, Jamie. Okay. I don't know why I did that transition, but anyways. Oh boy. Today, the third day of grinding 9 circles. Yeah, let's get to it, shall we? Okay. Dude, every time I'm gonna have to use practice. Just because. As you can see, I got an 86. Until I got 86 yesterday. It was like my first time getting to the ending from 0. Which is crazy because, it was some stupid death. I'm pretty sure it was like because of a fake that I was like too ready for. Yeah.
House went up to hit the blue and you go blind. That's cool. Look, timing at the end of this object.
And it's, oh my god.
It's a little bit more weird.
I did play this all recently on Tristan's phone. And I got good progress. I got like 63. I have like 63 on it right now, just as well, but I made good, like 2D progress. It's cool. But yeah, also fun fact today, I brought my Appetite for Destruction vinyl on school today. It was like for a scratchboard thing that we're doing in art class, and oh my god, my friend Caleb saw it, was like, that's the whole vinyl album, why did you bring that? And then, oh my god. and for my, I'm currently in high school right now, but goodness, we're almost halfway done. Almost halfway done with my first high school year, but oh my god, that moment was funny. Dude, my friend Caleb is kind of funny, but he acts serious. But he's sometimes funny, like that moment when he's the whole vinyl album. Oh my god, yeah, I also brought my Aerosmith vinyl to school yesterday, and none of my teachers knew that I brought a vinyl record to school. Oh my god, and I have to be really careful with bringing my vinyl records to school. I gotta be really careful of them, because those can break easily.
I think a pink would work pretty nicely. I was guessing at this point, but it does look pretty interesting in the background. This seems loopable as well. Have the it's like the orange.
My first time to the wave in normal mode today.
Start decorating. I'm gonna be using these little wavy ground spikes. Oh goodness, I need to.
Oh, 63! Okay, yeah. That was one of the new progresses that I got on Tristan's phone today. I got like my current progress on Tristan's phone on is always 60. I think it was 60, yeah. Just 60.
So I'm working on 1.9 limits. What I have to do is place in the original spots using a custom object. I just put the Stereo Madness. It's going to help me maintain my 4 color channels. I need to use them as well.
How did I miss that blue orb? How did I do that? Dude, I'm starting to get better at the ship part in this level now. I used to suck at the ship part in this level, but now I'm getting better at it.
The same frame as the background and
How did I hit that orb blade? Come on.
this is smooth. I really like the way that it plays, the way that it looks.
Oh my god.
flashy as this without being like full on effect levels. So it's going to be interesting to bring in 1.9 design with this. And I'm pretty sure since this is 1.9, what I have to do is completely stick to any layering that is given to these blocks by default. See, T11, I can't move that. I have to just pretend that layering does not exist. Okay, my first color is going to be an orange blending. Then I think we can have ink blending as well as like a mix between an orange blending and a purple blending. Then we need, I think, a purple solid color. That's what I'm going to guess. I don't know. I haven't used like a color.
No, 44, come on, that's so dumb. Come on, that's such a dumb man. My god, dude, I've been dying over weird stuff, come on. I've never, like, feel like no one can, like, die it before because of how easy it is.
Wavy objects.
Shit, I'm getting better at the shit part. In 9 circles. And just because I feel like I'm passing the shit part every single attempt, which is awesome. Go!
Another thing that's worth mentioning, there was no glow ball in 1.9, these objects. You have to make them with corner pieces.
No, I held too long. Really? 57. I guess I'll... Oh my god. I was just getting ready for the first dual transition, but oh well. Oh my god.
Sparkle now that I can use. I was gonna put them in the ground, but I'm...
And now, my days of sucking at the ship part 9 circles are over. Because I'm now good at it. I'm now good at the ship part 9 circles. Oh my god. That's really dumb. That's really dumb. Come on.
I'm should be a bunch of series, there's gonna be a bunch of levels coming out, like, it's gonna be epic. So every so often, I'm going to make pink sparkle go to white. Oh, I forgot I have to think about the fact that the ground spikes are also gonna change with this color change. That's kind of sucky. I would much rather this be a purple because I haven't really used the purple on the ground. But that now means that I can go into this purple and put it in all of the color channels. There's a lot more work required because you can't just copy the color of stuff. You have to manually put it in the color grid yourself. I'm gonna find the right block choices for sure to make this work, and that's something that's kind of underrated about 1.9 creation. You can't just slap on any object and then scale it to make it look good. You have to
No! Got you early.
scale it.
Early. I was too ready. That time I was too ready for it. I was too ready for that dual transition.
Too many stars as well. I think section. How do I make this work? It's so difficult to get this like the way that I want it. Maybe if I just reuse this blur state, put it on the color channel that's like barely visible, then that links the stuff together. I'm gonna remove the stars that overlaps because unfortunately they just get in the way. In chains of orbs, what I'm gonna do is just
Oh yeah, I forgot about that gap. I've been so good on that gap now, but yeah, it's safe to say that I can't pass the ship part every attempt anymore, but that doesn't mean that I suck at it again.
fine. This with the cool ones. I'll probably mix the detail from 1 and 3 because they kind of swap colors with each other. But I'm also going to leave in a lot of spikes as well. Everyone loves a little bit of variation.
Alright, come on. Come on!
It'd be nice knowing your default blocks, but I must change to the trendier black ones. Not sure, but I think the fastest way to do this is to put
Holding too long again? That's like an excuse. My excuse. Every excuse I have, it's the frickin' holding too early or being too ready for the transition. Excuse me.
Strategy anyway, because it makes it a little more interesting. People like to argue that like people try to modernize 1.9 levels, but it makes the building process a lot more fun when you try and blend two different kinds, in my opinion anyway. Sure, it makes the level a little bit more redundant, especially if you're trying to recreate the feel of 1.9, but I think personally it's a much more fun building process. Oh, I completely forgot to block. Wow, you're tested by selecting all of these objects and just deleting them, whether the whole level stays alive, which it does. Nice. Let's take a quick pit stop to actually put a spike here so it makes more sense. And also just add a couple more spikes to some other objects because they look kind of bland. As soon as that time is over, it should be good. And what I could actually do is maybe make these structures wonky. I do kind of want to do time in and
It's really. Can I just stop saying I held too long? Yeah, I died there because I was getting the second coin. I'm going all the coins. I don't care how risky it is. I don't care if I die at 98 just because I'm trying to get the last coin. I'm gonna get all the coins anyway. Well, speaking of 98, will I ever die in 98? All because I was trying to get the last coin? We'll find out.
does make a difference, especially if I study. Yeah, okay. See, 1.9 was all about like making the most out of blending, I feel. Okay. Then for the other objects in the block, I'm going to just use the regular objects here. I could put like pulsing squares. Actually, I don't know. Pulsing squares would be interesting, but they would only work in certain spots, I feel. Can I rotate? Oh god, hold on. This is definitely possible. All I need to do is go brick by brick and just start spreading them out this way. Like that? Dude, I just nailed it first try. Look at that. All the base blocks are filled in. I need to make like the classic behind the level decoration with these objects people use. These used to go so crazy. It was like the custom background for
I helped. Dude, I did not hold it off. Oh my god, dude. Can't believe I didn't hold it off. That's stupid.
Interested in design levels nowadays is the lack of patterning with it. Used to be able to make really cool background patterns with these objects that would fit in with the decoration. There was also these objects which makes it really cool and nostalgic looking with no clip. It seemed to flip pretty fluently. I like the transition there, and everything works as intended. Cool. Check the wave portal so I can see the boundaries I've got to work with. Yeah, a lot of these structures might be the same, I'm not gonna lie. Because if I have a block right here, that's just gonna get in the way of the gameplay. So what I need to do is kind of drop it down to the side a little bit to allow that to function normally, and then that's when I can run
Okay. I know that I still think the ship is like the hardest part of the level, but yeah, I do agree that people say it's like the ending nerve wracking. It's like the most intense part of Nine Circles. The freaking timing and fakes.
like so. That's planes, no more. Continue like the paper like structuring follows. Maybe have a spike up the top of here. Oh god, this looks intimidating now. I like that though. I'm probably gonna mix up how the structuring works with these objects. I have a spike and a spike. Flat edge here.
I guess I spoke too soon when I said that my date is sucking at the ship part or
That seems more concise and more directional. I'm trying to mix things up. Definitely have little saws here and there. Oh god, I'm gonna have to make the world's weirdest structure to make this work the way I want it. I love that it gives the illusion that we're using D blocks right there. I think that's awesome. This is what we are working with.
yeah, for 19 so much.
To make the objects go to black for a little bit. Like that. And I guess the background can do the same? Can I do this? Can I make it go to light gray? Ooh, bomb. Yeah, that's cool. I do nice.
19 so much! Why? No, it's like a light tap, but I was trying to do a light tap.
These two squares are quite similar looking, but if I copy paste them on top of themselves, you'll see that the light doesn't have blending. I think use all grey, but I don't want to use all grey. I want to have like a bluish grey. That looks nice. And then we're gonna have like light blue. We'll see. Color channel 4 is like on the fence for now. But I'm finally gonna start putting in the base block for the object, which are just gonna be the full opacity Stereo Madness looking blocks on one. Just filling in these objects now with these painfully simple blocks that Zendik chose. I'm probably going to add patterns inside them later and you'll see how. Okay, this could be our test, there's a little grayness here. If I have an object trigger that makes the objects constantly go from white to black, and get
I know. My god, that's a slow part. That was the slow part of the wave. What?
Some blending detail up in there to kind of back them up and make them stand out when they go to black. I like the metallic color of it, but to have a color change. I can also make up a
Oh god, sorry if you've been hearing this. Like, yeah, like that sound right? Sorry if you guys are hearing. My nose is a little stuffy because of the weather.
Like blue that I've set out.
This is literally. Well, anyway, this is literally just me every day when it's cold. Like, whenever it's like cold weather out, my nose just becomes stuffy.
Add some sort of glow here.
Oh my god, dude, oh my god. And it feels like every time it's in the wave is just intense. Like when you're getting far at the wave, and the ending it's even more intense from zero.
Sometimes it takes a different approach. CLS Capella University is online accredited university. You can be confident you're getting a quality education on your terms.
The car's headlight bulbs been lit up to before burnout. Switch to Sylvania today. See better tonight.
God, really? I didn't hold enough. That's another excuse of mine. I didn't hold enough. I did that because I just wanted to get the second coin. Dude, I didn't die at the second coin at all yesterday. Now what am I doing? Do I suck at the second coin now? I don't know.
This would be very bold of me to do, and it's kind of leaving the whole thing behind, but it's not even fully on the block. And I can even mix up the direction, like sticking it above the block like that. It just looks so cool. Oh, and I could also probably put this glow piece in between two slopes like that and make it stand out more. Yeah. Towards the drop, I'm going to end up changing them every 3 objects or so to just straight orange, just to try and intensify it a bit more there. What I'm doing right now is increasing the brightness on this color channel here, because the light blue is just completely overpowering it, and I kind of want to have like a little decoration. I'll give you an example. Like these objects right here with that black color channel behind it. I don't want it to just blend in with everything else. So that color channel is just right on the money. Kind of funny because since these objects are now object line based, they are changing with the blocks, which is, I don't know, it's interesting. When you back these up next to themselves, it looks super cool. This is pure.
No, I hold too much. I need to stop saying that. I really need to stop saying that. And also stop holding too much or like not enough. Dude, this level. This level, oh my god.
Object next to it. One channel 4 is that behind me? Oh. gonna go behind, dude. That sucks. Yeah, that's barely even noticeable. Okay, well, we can have one up this side there, which looks decent. And then can I just have like a pulsing circle here or something? That's what they did, right? That is cool, but 1.9 credits did. So something else that Zenthik did was he had little pockets. I'm gonna make a pocket right here. Let me just quickly outline that. And then he used blocks like this. I'm gonna make a pattern real quick. Like that, and I'll put some blending objects behind it. We haven't used Color Channel 2 at all, and it's lame the grade that it is. Sure, I'm gonna bite. The way I'm building right now, I'm just working from left to right, honestly.
Yeah. Oh my god.
You would just design it. In this time period, you just sort of build until it looked good. So that's exactly what I am doing. Stack that. That looks decent. Oh, also color with it, maybe, possibly. It's getting there. Me explaining that there's no pattern-based creating. Also, me copy-pasting this design wherever the space break.
Hate it when you like watch a level in a video, be like, oh, that looks easy, and then when you play it for yourself, it's not easy. Dude, playing Geometry is just like life, man. Geometry just gets harder, and also life gets harder. That's what it feels like, man. No! Oh my god. Do I really have to... Actually, I don't even need to practice... I know how the wave goes. Do I really need to practice, like, the ending again? Because of the fakes and timings?
I'm not gonna lie. Spike object here, I'm gonna have to commit to it. I'm gonna have to have, like, I got my glow in, and I got my object. And what I can do is, like, paste and rotate around. So it could be pretty messy at first, honestly. Sign the swords yet? Really? Okay, I think I'm gonna stop with that little floating spike thing there. And probably just add the same pulsing circle that I used in the ground over here with the same glow inside because it looks neat. I also don't have an orb design. I feel like these objects.
Oh my god!
Same flashy colors and everything else and use the darker gray. I guess I could add these four objects like so, and then you just rotate them to the angles that they are most fit. And these don't have to go on everything, so that's what's going to make it stand out. Or should I make these flashy? I think I'm going to make them flashy. I'm going to take a risk here, I'm going to make them flashy. And then I can bounce off of that and have bigger versions like on the blocks crunched up with the spikes. Taking advantage of whatever detail I add. There's only 4 color channels and it's important that I use them to move forward. Definitely branched away from Zenthik's original style. This looks nothing like the original corridor. I formatted the blocks differently. Like everything is, so to speak, everything is wrong. Fake structures are cool unless they distract you unnecessarily. And I don't think they do. I think that just works perfectly into the design as it is. Next time, where I make my transition out of this part into the drop. There also is a great transition here. I will work on that next time as well, probably near the end. My priority is making sure that the drop transition is smooth, making the drop part next time, and then once that's done, I can run back around and sweep up the messy bit. So hopefully by the end of next episode... Actually, really like...
I don't mean to be again. Dude. Oh my god. Dude, oh my god. Well, that 179 sucks when you have to like spam at the middle until you get to the duel, like in the mini wave, and then the slopes are like this. Oh wait, like this, like that. I have no idea how I passed there for like without dying when I got 80 and 86 like yesterday and 2 days ago.
Windfall, which is just so ugly compared to what I have in the WoW Sonic level is just so cool for me. It's a very satisfying thing to do. Anyway,
I hate that death.
it's one of my
That's a
favorite
really stupid, death.
nice. Progression.
Like,
Oh,
oh,
the progression from Windfall, which is just so ugly compared to what is. It's nice for me to be able to see my own progression from how I created
Well,
1.9, the progression from Windfall, which is just so ugly, compared to what I have in the WoW Sonic level, is just so cool for me. It's a very satisfying do. Anyway, thank you for watching. Check the links in the description, leave a like and subscribe, and have a good day.
Start to hear strong.
alright, I'm just.
But then he pointed out that she didn't know.
Well, I did tap at the ball, but I at the pingor, but I didn't to flip gravity. That's stupid. Oh my god, that's really stupid.
Time and maybe make a little transition into the way. So really quickly, I'm just gonna set
Oh my god.
selves, you know? I also want to have a really bright background change going into there as well. Okay, so something I did last time that was really useful when I was transitioning was I placed out 4 colors right here in blocks so you can see exactly what's going to what. I'm thinking of like a grey, red, and white color scheme for the draw. So 1 is going to go from that grey to white straight away. You see it right there. 2 is going to switch to this grey blending. I think 3 is going to go to red. And that's looking interesting already, you see on the left. 4, what do I want 4 to be? We're gonna...
Oh my god, bump! I got bumped. I got bumped into the slope and then died. Oh my god.
Suggested sync purposes and just flashiness purposelessness. Yeah, we could jump this yellow pad like that because it syncs better, and we are going to get straight into the mix with a blue orb in the UFO. Scale this down, but I can't do that unfortunately. Regular size portal followed by some regular gravity and another orb. Oh god, this is going to be weird structure 1.9 elite. I am making up words on the spot. What if I have 3 double clicks and
Please, please.
boom, like that. Halfway down.
The transition, come on, transition in the year, and I died there, and I died all because of it, really. Oh my god. Dude, this level isn't ads, man.
Send us all the way over here to a cube, which can be our exit. Ooh, this is quite
Close. Oh my god. My ship ran out of fuel, but I still survived.
like that. This drop is pretty pattern heavy, but I think that's what's going to make it consistent in the long run. If you learn the pattern well enough, you're going to get far pretty much every time, and that's going to be satisfying to play. If you've watched the first 2 episodes of this series, you'll know that I'm basing each part off of a specific Sonic level, whether it's Supersonic or Ultrasonic. The 1.9 hitters in the series. So now I'm going to explain which part I'm going to be influencing my part from and why. We have a base right here. I think this part is super sick, how you're constantly going up and down. The flashiness, the invisible block, and just the color scheme in general really catches my attention. And it's something that would have a lot of energy, so I'm really looking forward to building in this style for this part. Okay, this is probably going to end skipping. But I need to start putting structures underneath these objects. Fairly sure that Evasium used these objects. So I'm going to draw little boxes underneath the structures like this that have fake spikes on them and everything. So, you know, it's applying a little bit of pressure here and there. You couldn't color the fake spikes, you couldn't color the blocks. So what I'm going to have to do is put glow behind them, I believe. Try not to use too much glow because it's obviously going to get in the way if I spam it. But that looks pretty interesting to me. And if you pair that with a couple of invisible objects here and there, maybe. I gotta be careful with this though, because obviously I don't want these structures to be harmful. So I gotta pick and choose my edges that I make with invisible.
God, I can't hold too early or not enough to save my life. I can't do this. I can't do these to save my life.
Need some
Oh, yeah.
pink again. That's cool. We get a bit of the purple in there. And we can also raise the background at the same time for sure. Maybe do this cherryish red, because that looks good. And we can fade it back down to purple. I wonder if we can fade to black before the next kick starts. How do I get this to work? I think what I need to do is layer up these objects with the kind of painty looking things that Evasium used just on player color. That would kind of go hard if we had one on player color 1 and one on player color 2. Not sure, because that's never going to go dark. So I wonder maybe if we use color channel 2, or I don't know. There's got to be something that allows us to use these in a cool way. We can stack up 2 and 4 next to themselves like this, and then a pulsing object.
Oh, freaking!
Okay. Oh wow. Then on a structure like this with so many so fresh. And I think inside the object, we're just gonna have color channel 1 copy.
Yeah, that was a timer from my brother to. That timer was just for like. It was the timer from my brother, like. Just get my brother's process going. But. Dude, the timer freaking killed me when I was about to get out of the first duel.
Interesting. Okay, so my plan can still move forward, thank goodness. I'm going to focus on adding more detail to this part before I move on. I have different levels of ground spikes I can make for this, but I don't want to cut off design, so I've got to be careful. Okay, so we have black blocks all the way along. Oh, the invisible blocks go over the top of the ground spikes? That is weird. The solution is obviously that I put ground spikes at the very bottom that stick up around these structures, you see. I can even put in a few saw blades because it's black on black. And I wonder if we can place these ground spikes with different colors. I mean, it looks fine to me as long as we keep on using different colors. Yeah, that looks good to me, honestly. I like that. I wonder if I put glow behind it all. Pretty common in this part so far, and I increase the brightness and then decrease it again. It will probably make a difference to how this part looks, you know? Especially if I have it changing color at a different rate to everything else, because then you're never going to get a standstill level that looks the same. Okay, now it's just time to mirror. This now looks nothing like Evasium's part, but, you know, I got my inspiration. I mean, this video should definitely prove that. So it can definitely be.
What am I doing? So yeah, oh my god, I I'm beginning death at 79 today. I thought I shouldn't have died at 79 today, so I really don't know. If I did pass out, I maybe would have beat it all, but no, unfortunately, it's the freaking slopes that did the boom. Like that, and you're an upside down mini wave as well, like I don't know if I'm upside down, you know, but it was a whatever, it's a freaking mini. But I hope you guys enjoyed this. Guys, next one. Wait, there we go.